So I'm back at the drop that I shot my last video at. That video was the reality of mountain biking over 40, and that video has done pretty good for me. It's at like 19,000 views right now, and it's gained me a bunch of subscribers, as well as it had a whole bunch of comments. Majority of the comments were pretty positive and respectful, but of course there's always a couple that I deleted that were just completely out of line. Of all the comments, there was only one hating on e-bikes. Said that e-bikes were for people over 80. Well, I let them know that you're entitled to your opinion, but your opinion's wrong. E-bikes are for anyone who buys an e-bike. I work 2 jobs. I have almost two teenagers at home. They eat a shitload of food. I have a wife and a mortgage, and yeah, the fact that I'm working is very important to our household. I'm sure if I get injured, there's benefits and stuff like that, and we have free healthcare here. There's a few Americans that chimed in, you can tell, because they're talking about hospital bills, and that's really unfortunate, but it's a reality. There was one fellow that said he broke 15 bones on something like that. Like, that is life-changing, and that is not something I want to go through. So that's why my approach may be a little bit more cautious. One fella said that I should never do what I did. If you don't hit it on the second try, I shouldn't do it at all. That is such an idiotic comment. That might work for you, but not for me. I'm gonna take as many run-ins as I need to feel comfortable, and that's what everyone should do. Don't do a feature unless you're 100% confident that you have the ability to pull it off. There's a lot of people disagreeing with the video, and I really don't understand why. I never said that you stop mountain biking at 40, and some people in their 50s and 60s would come up to this and hit it no problem, and that is awesome. Like, I truly love seeing that, but that's not me. So yeah, as an electrician, it's a pretty physical job at times. If I'm injured, I cannot work. And my second job is I'm a firefighter, even more physical of a job. And that's probably my biggest mental hurdle, comes from that aspect of it, is when I'm up here, I cannot switch that switch off that's like, what if? Okay, I'm gonna need, if I do get injured here, it's like 8 firefighters to get a person out of here. Hopefully they can find me. This is an unsanctioned area, and this is a new feature. Like, it's not even complete yet, and not a whole bunch of people know where it is. So that is my thought process coming up to something like this, and there's nothing wrong with that, of being careful and being prepared. So I never do a feature like this when I'm by myself. I always make sure I have someone with me. Always tell my wife where I go on a ride in case I don't come home. But yeah, that's the reality of my life. And sure, it's different for everyone. I've rode with a man that was over 80 years old one time at Mount Zuhalem, and like, unbelievable. I hope I'm continue to ride as I get older, and my approach of how I do features is going to make sure that happens. So yeah, don't let anyone tell you when you're ready or you're not ready to do a feature. You do it when you're ready, at your pace. Yeah, let's just check out this feature a little bit more, because a lot of people are, I don't know, it's GoPro effect. It looks smaller than it is, and it always looks easier than it is. So there's actually a little drop over a stump coming in, tight little corner over some rocks. So the biggest hurdle I think I have with this drop is the approach. Like, if this tree right here wasn't here, it would allow me to be way more over to the left and then carry my speed around this corner. I like hitting drops like as fast as I can. I do not like slow drops. I don't know why, but yeah, that's my biggest thing, is trying to carry speed. So that's why I did so many approaches. I was trying to find the line that I wanted at the speed that I was happy with. And yeah, if this tree wasn't there, it would be so much easier. But that tree is still alive. And yeah, I respect the trail builder for, not taking out trees. He's building the trail where he can, doing minimal impact. Let's check out the landing. I'm sure most of you know who Seth Alvo is from Seth Bike Hacks, formerly Seth Bike Hacks. Now it's Burn Peak. But he broke his collarbone a few years ago on like the smallest little double. And the reason why he broke his collarbone is because he landed on some rocks. Look at the rocks on the side of this trail. They're on both sides, big rocks. And yeah, if you're gonna eat it, this is the area that you're gonna be in when you land. So yeah, that's my thought process coming up to that. I didn't need to explain it, but I thought I should. A lot of people are on the same page as me, and you are the people that I like riding with. Sometimes we do features, sometimes we don't, and that's okay. If you're one of those people that are just send it, you're not doing any favors to anyone. You're giving people not good advice. Someone basically said, oh, you should have a full-faced helmet and everything else. That'll give you more confidence. That's false confidence, is what that does. It's probably not a bad idea, honestly, to ride with more protection than I do. But yeah, that's like having, 2 beers before a mountain bike ride. It gives you false confidence. I want to know that I can do something and be 100% sure that it's going to go well. So there's always risk in mountain biking, for sure. It's my way of just trying to minimize it while still doing a feature. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Thank you to all the new subscribers. It's pretty awesome. And yeah, we'll be back. I'm gonna try and clean this whole trail. It has some more gnarly stuff down there. It has a skinny that I'm terrified of. So I am gonna push myself and try and do that one fairly soon here. So